Welcome, virtual audience, people that have stumbled upon this content on LinkedIn, maybe YouTube, Facebook, wherever you found us. We're so happy you're here because I have a superstar of a guest on the Happy Half Hour today. It is my friend. He's a second-generation toy phenom that has been rebranding his company himself, evolving, upgrading, leveling up. My friend Alex, say hello.
What's up, man? Thanks for the invitation. Awesome to be here.
Dude, that setup looks amazing. I love the skateboards. You have play everywhere around you, don't you?
Yeah, I've been playing since I was a kid. Well, it's, like you said, second generation, so I've been involved in this industry from birth, right? So I learned how to play everything very little.
Alex, for anybody that doesn't, I mean, you sound like you have an awesome accent, but anybody that doesn't know you personally, can you tell us where you are right now, the company that you represent, and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so like I was saying, so I'm the company I represent is Eolo, Eolo Toys, which a lot of people know us back in the. My father founded the company in 1978, so over 40 years. He started as a kite company. With kite factory, his own kite factory that he went international with. And, I joined the business in the year 2000 approximately. And, I took the business from kites all the way to, let's say, toys in different areas. So I'm more, I have more of a marketing background and a product management background. So I've been involved in, product development and manufacturing in Asia for, over 20 years now.
And where are you literally in the world right now?
So right now I'm in Spain. So we are originally from Spain, and we still have an office. Let's say our company now is FOB China. So we have our headquarters is in Hong Kong as of Eolo. But then in Spain we have a company called Toy Zone, which is specialized in product development, design, creativity, and so on. So that's where everything happens and starts. Some products go to Eolo as our own brand, and some products goes to third parties with the brands as sometimes licensed, sometimes co-development and so on.
Yeah. Fascinating. So you pivoted recently from a toy manufacturer to a toy manufacturer and ideation house.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, Alex, you're a second generation toy pro, as we started the conversation with, and there's the word nepotism is present in the toy industry, and I'm curious, what are some of the pressures that you've experienced taking on over for your family business, and how that and how that drives you to continue to innovate and grow?
Oh, that's a good one. Family business are it's great, but it's tough. I mean, you're involved. Let's say, I think the most difficult part for me, besides having your father as a boss, so you forget that you don't have a father anymore. You have a boss. It's a permanent boss, right? And it's got good things and bad things. I love my father. I've been working with him for ages. He introduced me in the business very, very young. But at the same time, when you start taking over, it's more of a backpack, right? So right now, I manage both companies, the Spanish company and the Hong Kong company, and we have, let's say, my whole family is involved. So right now, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my father, let's say, still he's retired, but still, supporting us as an advisor role and so on.
Sure.
And the difficulty here is, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake for everybody, right? So that pressure is with you all the time, that you have to take the right decisions for of course, for the rest of the team also, but when your full family is involved, it creates a huge pressure, yeah.
Excellent. Well, no, that's insightful. And I met Eolo when you guys came to the US maybe 6 years ago, something like that. I still remember the innovation of your kite system, because with one little movement, you can properly create a full kite for flight. You know,
Yeah.
the hardest part about the kites that are currently in the marketplace are that you have to straw them up or string them up, and there's a lot of room for error. You had like an umbrella-like system that allowed the kite to pop up in seconds. Oh, perfect. Could you
Let me
show us
show
your
you.
innovation?
So basically, like you say, it's an umbrella system. So you have any kite, stone kites, 3D kites, put it back, in the bag, take it out, and pop it open.
Yeah,
So this is really, really, it's still going really strong. People, now realizing how easy this is and how, different from flying a regular kite. Because we solve a really, incredible problem that kites have in the market. So if you have a father and a son and mom and so on, they go to the beach or the park to fly a kite, and they have a bad experience. They look like
right,
fools, and they will not fly a kite again, right?
right. You've
But if
lost
you
that
have a
customer for life.
yeah. So if you have a perfect experience, you get to the park. Your father is a hero because he got the kite up in seconds, and look at the other family next door. With all these rods and
Yeah,
So we solve every little problem to make a unique kite experience. I think that's the key.
I love it.
Solving.
I love it. Well, Eolo is a Spanish company. We've established that, and you sell in over 50 international markets. It might be more than that. What are some of the differences between international markets? And I know it's a little bit unfair to group them in together, but humor me. International markets and the U.S. I'm curious, you as a Spaniard, as somebody who does a lot of business in the U.S. and all over the world, what uniqueness, good or bad, is the U.S. market?
Did you just call me a Spaniard?
Is that wrong? Tell me I didn't put my foot in my mouth. I don't know.
no,
Is that okay? I want to say it the right way. Somebody from Spain, cultural. I don't know.
I have no idea
Yeah.
if it's good or
I
bad.
watched Gladiator too many times.
Cool. It sounded cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you guys are lucky in a way and unlucky in a big way also. So the U.S. market for me has a huge, potential growth opportunity with the huge retailers you have that will give you value, will give you, long-term planning, where you have, really advanced, selections and things like that. But at the same time, you have a very competitive market and very uncertain, going to the next year with markdowns, with things of, just you can go from 0 to 100 and from 100 to 0. So it's a very,
Yeah.
it's a very, very challenging market as well. Of course, it's the biggest market in the world. It has to be challenging. But I think that's one of the key things that we don't have in the rest of the world. I think UK could be pretty much similar in terms of planning and preparation, but other markets are quite you get orders with a couple of weeks or 30 days in advance, and you have to be forecasting yourself and trying to figure out what people are going to order, right? So yeah, it's quite different, yeah.
Yeah, well said. Well said. And Alex, this question isn't COVID, the genesis of this question isn't COVID because you've been doing this for so much longer, but you have really embraced social media and putting yourself out there. I think better than anyone in the toy business. What's your secret? And do you have any advice for people who are undecided about content creation?
I would say, it's funny because, I didn't do anything really, I didn't do anything, to get where I have. I have, I think almost 25,000 connections now on LinkedIn, and, and I'm very involved with it. But basically what I did was treat it a little bit like Facebook. So instead of trying to sell my product all the time and trying to say, hey, this is what we do, and why don't you buy from me? I started treating it like Facebook and how fun, we're a fun company. We like our industry. Toy business is, could be a great ride. So we just treated, I just treated it like that, showing my day to day. We're here today, we're there tomorrow, and look how, how much fun we're having. And then, of course, you also, promote your company and pitch your company in certain occasions or so on. But I think people don't want to be sold all the time. It's like like a permanent shock for
Yeah.
everything. But I think that's the difference, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're hitting the nail right on the head. One of my collaborators and producer at Diverse Insights said something so casually to me that I don't think he even knew the impact of it. But he said, we make ads that don't look like ads. Because to
Totally
your
correct.
point, when the consumer or the wholesale buyer, anyone sees a piece of content that looks like a commercial or feels like a commercial or feels like you're being sold to, they scroll right past it. So we have to adapt and we have to evolve our selling approach to creating content that doesn't feel like a sales pitch. It's authenticity that shines through with every post that you create.
Yeah, and I think also people need to lose a little bit let's say the a lot of people has they don't want to look like fools, or they don't want to be they get embarrassed and so on of what people are going to think. Or I think if you're original and you have a cool company and product and you have a personality, just show it. If somebody doesn't like you, it doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world. There's so many people out there. Not everybody. A lot of people think I'm an idiot for going on LinkedIn with a Spider-Man mask. But what's the problem? I enjoy it. That's what I like to do. It's my life, not their life. So,
Alex, maybe one of the things why people don't necessarily take that first step, they don't get the boat in the water, is because they don't know what the potential of it is. Would you
yeah.
mind sharing a success story, maybe even if it's appropriate, the one you told me in Nuremberg, about a post that resulted in business?
It was late at night, by the way.
It was. Don't tell my mom.
The beer mat contest. That was a good night.
That was fun.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, that was a good one. So I couldn't reach anybody. I was going to LA. I couldn't reach anybody in from the marketing department or product department of Jack's, actually. Which, by the way, they're great. And now I have a great relationship.
Sure.
I do a lot of business.
I don't answer a lot of people until I don't know them.
But basically, since I couldn't get an appointment and so on or a feedback, I checked on my LinkedIn and I said, oh, I have the president or CEO or whatever, and I was like, let me send him I don't know the guy, physically or we haven't engaged. And I sent him a text on LinkedIn and said, hey, I'm gonna be in LA, dude. We're a product development house, we do all these for other people. Do you mind telling me who I need to talk to? And 2 seconds later, email, hey, you guys have to see Alex, blah blah blah. And I went to LA. We had a great meeting. Walk out there, with a $250,000 program that actually grew after that. So it's from just having a connection.
One LinkedIn message got you $250,000 order.
But I can tell you so many engagements like this. And honestly, people are quite, because they see what you're doing on LinkedIn and they see that, we're active and we're actually real, then they are actually very approachable.
Yeah.
If you are, you never do anything and you don't show yourself and you're just selling things, I think also that creates a barrier where like, you're gonna sell me something, right?
People question your motives. If anything, if you have something to hide, is this the person I want to be dealing with? Like when you put it out there, like that you love going to work. Like Monday is my favorite day of the week. It is. I love going to work. I'm doing this, for fun. It's the same thing to me.
Still today, my wife don't believe me.
Okay. Yeah,
like,
fair.
I do enjoy it. I was like, why do you work so much? It's like, I don't work. I have a lot of fun.
Well, as we talk about this, I want to talk about for a second the genesis of the happy half hour. As our world unfortunately got restricted and connections couldn't happen in person, I decided to distill down the 3 main reasons why we go to a trade show. And those were to meet interesting people, to discover amazing new products, and to extract insights that help form long-term strategy. One of the key things that has been a hot topic debate is virtual trade shows. And I think, as a student, I've been trying to see every kind of industry and every kind of toy and gift manufacturer, what they're doing. And I feel like you, of course, jumped ahead of it a little bit earlier. But can you give us some context and your experience and how you approach the virtual trade show challenge?
Well, I think we're a little bit lucky, and I hate to say that because COVID is not lucky for anybody. In terms of this virtual showroom thing, we were actually working on that already before, since January, we already were working on this. And then when this happened, it was just coincidence. So we were pretty much ready, and we had a good platform and things that are working really well. One thing that is funny, and I really like about it, is, in trade shows, yes, you meet people, you make engagement contacts, even in showrooms or whatever, but everybody's on a rush all the time, right? So you are running around and, I have 10 minutes, let me see what you have, blah, blah, blah. So it's very difficult to translate your products and your strategy in 5 minutes of, different lines and so on. And right now, we created this virtual showroom. We actually did our own, let's say, this toy virtual meeting. We have I think over 230 appointments already.
Hold on. Hold on. You had 230 virtual appointments now granted, with retailers and distributors from all over the world, right? To properly quantify this insight.
Properly quantify. And, normally in this story, we can have, me and my brother-in-law, we love to have we love a speed dating in this story, right?
Yeah.
There's people waiting outside, and so, but we can manage in 3 days, you can manage what? 80 appointments, 90 appointments. Now we started our this story presentations all the way in 1st of May, right? So from 1st of May to now, we have a broad time to do appointments, to schedule meetings, and it's been awesome. It's been great. It's been fantastic. Also, we're meeting more people because there's a lot of people that don't go to this story. So, we have a lot of Asian countries, we have a lot of those, faraway countries that, guys don't have the time to go there or the budget. And we've seen all, and they're enjoying it because you have a captive audience. Even when we presented to Walmart, it's funny because I made all these videos of the product, so I don't have to. My biggest concern on virtual showroom was repeating myself 20 times, doing a pitch, right? So what I did is I filmed myself with a good pitch of my product range, different things that we have actually, prepare for all the customers. Also, they can use now for the salespeople. So actually, these sales pitches are quite useful. But in that way, you actually the buyer sits down, and sees it, relax. It's a little bit funny. It's a little bit enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's not a guy sitting in front of you talking with product. That is pretty uncomfortable.
No, so, look, I'm just thinking, if I would eliminate the literal travel time between booth to booth at Toy Fair, and I was magically transported into the most comfortable chair in every booth, and had my favorite sales or marketing person pitch me the product that they know I love, the type of product as a buyer, I bet I can accomplish more meetings, in a day than I could by going to a trade show. Yeah, the problem is, how do we create discovery?
It's a difficult topic. I'm not saying I wouldn't do this. I love this toy, for example. It's the greatest show for me in the world, where you're everybody in a hotel. You see everybody in the same place. You can have a drink with everybody. It's actually really efficient and cool. I'm not saying, it's a difficult topic because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to stay away from real shows.
Yeah, same here. I'm in the business of trade shows. You know, I completely agree. But I have a feeling that what we're practicing here during COVID, what we are evolving isn't the replacement of trade show. We're evolving the way we sell in between trade shows. You know, a video pitch conversation is just a better way to sell somebody than an email or a telephone call. It's that evolution that I think has a much longer sustainable impact on the betterment of our industry.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a fantastic compliment. And then, funny enough, I think I've seen, more friends and more family after all this COVID than before, or I mean, during the COVID than I actually do before, because, normally you're traveling, you're doing this, you're that, and then you don't have time to see people, but you don't use, Zoom or anything like this either.
Yeah.
Now, like we got used to seeing each other like this. I see my grandma, yeah, it's amazing. It's like, hey, grandma, what's up?
That's great, Alex. Well, look, man, I want to give you the floor because all of those meetings are happening because of some of your great products and the products that will ultimately drive great business in 2021. Would you mind showcasing a few of the key items that you've been pitching at your virtual disc toy and maybe even previewing some 2021 innovation?
Yeah, I'll show you. So one of the winners is actually Sprint. So Sprint is a version of a walking dog. So we actually develop a lot into plush and try to innovate in that category. So the main difference is that most walking dogs have a very hard body, they're electronic and so on. So we created something that has, air pump system to make it, react. The pump is on the handle. And then, it's still huggable, it's very, so how it works, we actually build these sort of raw, ball caster wheels where you make it, it just follows you in any direction, right? Smart. So it's very stable, it doesn't fall off. So kids, it's more like a pull along and so on. So this is getting a lot of attraction.
I like it.
Then we have our Roxanne. So let me take this out of the way a little bit. So Roxanne is, it's a funny idea. Hey, why don't we have a chicken that basically
shift it over a little bit. Get it into the camera a little bit to your left.
My left. Oh, sorry.
There you go. Yes, I want to see that demo one more time.
So sorry about that.
Yeah. There you go. There's the magic right there. Oh, it keeps going.
So yeah, it's got 3 eggs. I always say in shows it's got 24 eggs, and it was like, what? I'm like, no, it has 3.
3's good. That's a cool Easter 2021 item.
Yeah, so mom can open the egg and put something inside, so can make it a little bit of a surprise game as well. It's got 3 different songs. We're making a video of a dance and so on. So that's Roxanne. What else? This one is a cool one. It's a co-development with Boti, with Nico Blau.
Oh yeah, I know Boti. They're doing the Stuffaloons item, which is super cool.
Yeah. He's doing great. He's a great guy. So we co-developed this. This is based on rock, paper, scissors. So it's basically we call it battle cubes. You take out the head. You select rock, paper, or scissors, and then you lock it. Block the cube, and you're ready for battle, right? So when you're ready for battle, just put it in front of your opponent. You can see it there.
Yeah. No, a little bit back. There you go. That's nice. Yeah.
So you put it in front of your opponent.
There you go. Perfect.
And basically,
one
wins. So whoever selected, rock, paper, scissors, so it eats your opponent.
Oh, that seems like perfect for playground gambling.
Yeah, that's
wow. I'll take your toy.
It's street gambling.
Hey! I think that's awesome, man. Well, that is really cool. That's coming out spring 2021.
Yeah, Spring 2021, I'm showing you.
All right, we got time
This
for
is
one more, Alex. But shout out Botique, shout out Netherlands, because that's a cool toy. What's
Yeah,
next?
so yeah, we're working with them on the development side. So they have the IP. We are doing all the design, and we are cooperating also. We have all the license and so on, and we're working together to sell it.
That's fun.
And then these little guys. So there's a lot of plus in the market and so on. But we created something different, which is so the idea is to have a little bit of teeny feature, so we like to give it a twist to everything. So there's a lot of plus out there. So, but we're making something a little bit different.
I really like that.
And the last one.
Last one. Yes, sir.
So the last one is our slider disc. So this is a flying disc. That is actually the first flying disc that fits in your pocket.
Oh, snap.
So you slide it open, and you set the timer, and it becomes a flying disc bomb or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So when the timer runs out, it basically collapses and falls on the ground.
Oh, that's a new play pattern. That's funky.
A nice twist to a flying disc.
Amazing, man. Well, Alex, you've made it to the end of the happy half hour. My drink is almost empty. You know what time that is?
Yes.
It is the creation of positive energy, the segment where you get to shout out anybody, anywhere in the world for doing a great job. Alex, you've been amazing. Thank you so much. The floor is all yours.
Thank you, my friend. Well, I think I think a lot of people that don't, there's somebody that doesn't get a lot of attention to the public, which is the people in the back end who is controlling and manufacturing, who is helping us, with the sourcing, who is, engaged with China all the time. And I think that company is Longshore. So Longshore, it's one of our partners. We've been involved with them for a long time. They are, amazingly positioned in the game industry and toy industry around the globe. But they're always, behind the curtains. So I want to bring them a little bit in the front. I think they deserve it.
Who's the chairman of Longshore?
Why give it for Longshore? And that's it. Well, the rest is just keep it smiling.
Keep it smiling. Guys, you have to follow Alex Prieto on LinkedIn, Eolo Toys on every social media. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We wave to the camera now and say bye.
Cool. Keep smiling, guys.